Shalom, Kal Halal Yahweh, Bahashim Yahushai, Bahashim Rakah HaKodash, double honors unto my apostles and elders of Great Millstone who have taught me this truth. Peace, love, and salutation unto the hopeful elect, kings and priests who are out there bringing out this word in sincerity and in truth. Likewise, Shalom, wa Kasadium unto the brothers and sisters, the little ones who are also of that number. Brother Amawan back here this night. It's 9:08 p.m. and today's date is April 3rd, 2022, another day closer to Esau's downfall, right? And the uprising of the kingdom of Israel, which consists of the so-called Negro, Latinos, and Native Americans. All right, we are the chosen people of the Most High, okay? And we're back, and everything that is happening on the earth is happening for Israel's sake, because Jacob's world is up next, and Esau is on his way out of here. And in the meanwhile, you have false men, right? As Esau kingdom goes down, and in between time, you have the false prophets, right? Leading the blind astray, doing things which they shouldn't. And these are just men back in their lot. You can't really get mad, frustrated, because our apostles personally know, who basically who I'm going to go into, right? Which the title, brothers know what's going on in the spirit, which I'm going to bring out, which the title of this lesson will be, Love the Praise of Men, Then the Father and Son. You got Israelites out there, right? And IUIC, man, I'm going to just say it, this is where, like, you Israelites out there, you're doing award shows, you're doing these extravagant presentations. Like, where is this all written in the scriptures? Like, where is this self-glorification and looking decked out written in the scriptures, and to put it in the web and to show forth to the world? Where was Yahushai doing this? They didn't even want Yahushai to they didn't even scripture say he wasn't highly esteemed amongst men. And it's just crazy, man. You got men out there, starting with Nate, because he is the tree and brought forth all this fruit that is happening over there, man. Passover is just like the brother said here from during these last days, I believe, channel. The Passover is a solemn assembly, not a fashion show, nor a WWE introduction. It's funny. It has a fun to it, but hey, these men are, who else are these men? Because you got the elect here in these last days, and you also got the false prophets, the scribes and Pharisees. They're back. So I'm going to start here in Matthew 13, and Lord willing, this is an edifying lesson this evening. What's like it this night? So let's get right into it. This is Matthew 13:1. Then spake Yahushai to the multitude and to his disciples, saying, the scribes and the Pharisees sit in Moses' seat. Right? And when you look at these guys, men, the whole world, really, of the Israelites, our people flock to this type of style, because you got brothers one of the brother Micah Allah, we've all ran into God, IUIC came across him, but I remember the brother saying a testimony how he ran into a woman, and she knew she was an Israelite, and brother had a conversation with her, but it came out that she gravitates more to IUIC because they're more family orientated, and that's how they present themselves. Let's continue reading. All verse 3, Matthew 23:3. All therefore whatsoever they bid you observe and do, but do not ye after their works, for they say and do not. And these men, you got these men, they're not calling on the true names of Yahweh Shemi Yahushai. So many things have came out. They're so focused on the law. You know, men over there got edge ups, all types of things we can just point at. You know, we're not saved by the law, we're saved by faith, but these men don't even believe in the name. You know? So they're going to do what they're going to do at the end of the day. You're not going to, these men are just back here. You know, it says, verse 4, for they bind heavy burdens and grievous to be borne and lay them on men's shoulders, but they themselves will not move them with one of their fingers. And that's them trying to hold on to the law so heavy, man. You know, which we're saved by grace now, man. We keep the law to the best of our ability, but we're saved by grace, man. And you go over there, it's a whole type of structure you got to follow. You know, you got to get a marriage license. You got to do all these things, man, that are of the world and not of Yahweh Shem Yahushai. But all their works they do for to be seen of men. They make broad their phylacteries, right, which the high priest would wear, you know, over his head, and enlarge the borders of their garments, right? They make, when you look up this word enlarge, when you look up this word enlarge, let's check it out. From the Greek G3170, 3170, to make great, magnify, metaphorically, to make conspicuous, to deem or declare great, to esteem highly, to extol, loud, celebrate, to get glory and praise. And that's what, when people, you know, when people see you in this type of soft raiment, type of soft clothing, they look at you in a different eye. Not saying there's nothing wrong with looking nice, but on the Lord's Passover, and this just is not of Yahweh Shem Yahushai, because when you look at the Lord's Passover, he had a small it was only his 12. Well, there was really only 11. But Judas was there for a moment, but then he dipped, you know, because it was written for him. He was a son of perdition, you know, but it was a small Passover, you know. It was a small Passover, and when you look at the time of Egypt, everything was done in haste, you know. It wasn't no, tribe of Judah stand up at the podium. No, they had to get on and get out, man. These guys over here just North Carolina, you know, coming out, walking out, you know, like they somebody when you ain't nobody, man. You know, we have to be humble in this thing, man. Can't be glorifying ourselves, man. This is back in Matthew 23:6. And love the uppermost rooms at feasts and the chief seats in the synagogues, and greetings in the markets, and to be called of men, rabbi, rabbi, teacher, teacher. You know, you got men over there that let their rank get to their head, man. You can't let that rank get to your head or how long you been in this thing. No, we all brothers, man. Lording over each other. No, we all brothers, man. And Yahushua is our master. And we using wisdom, you know, which leadeth us unto being that men like to being like Yahushua. Verse 8 again, Matthew 23:8. But be ye not called rabbi, for one is your master, even Hamashiach, the anointed. And all ye are brethren. And call no man your father upon the earth, for one is your Father which is in heaven. Neither be ye called masters, for one is your master, even Hamashiach. But he that is greatest among you shall be your servant. Right? Those brothers, you know, just think about those brothers that were when you check this video out. I'm not gonna play any you brothers can go look at that. But if I can, these brothers names ain't being mentioned. They're holding the door, like, you know, like the scriptures say, I'd rather be a doorkeeper. You know, that's really more being if you really want to say it, be quiet. What I'm really trying to say, it really shouldn't even, like, come on, man. Like, for real, like, this, why does it have to be so extravagant? You know, why we have to do all this to, you know? But, hey, men are in their lot. Men are back in their lot. Every man is back in their lot today. But let's read this again. Verse 11. But he that is greatest among you shall be your servant, and whosoever shall exalt himself shall be abased, and he that shall humble himself shall be exalted. Right? Not exalting yourself, putting yourself, let's look up this word exalt, putting yourself out there, where you from, what your rank is. No, it don't matter about none of that. It matters about being right, being in the right spirit. You know, the sacrifices of the Most High are contrite and broken heart. He's not looking on that outward, how you teach and all that. It's good that those things are great teaching. You could be looking like a crazy bum on the street, but your words are precious jewels, man. Looking like bumalites, like Nate likes to call us, man. When we take care of ourselves. From the Greek G53:12, Salakia, to lift for exalt, to lift up on high, to exalt, metaphorically, to raise to the very summit of opulence and prosperity, to exalt, to raise to dignity, honor, and happiness. You know, they're coming out smiling, you know, cheesing and grinning, looking in the crowd. That's some self-glorification crap, man. You know, everybody cheesing, giving Nate. Nate had the ultra, super intro. Can't forget about Hollywood Nate. Can't forget about Hollywood Nate. These dudes are actors, man. Actors, man. Lights, camera, action. Israelites, man. Israelites with a Christian spin, like our apostles say, man. This is John 12:42. John 12:42. Nevertheless, among the chief rulers also many believed on him. See, you had Pharisees that believed on Yahushua, right? That believed in the resurrection when a man dies, they go to the spirit world, unlike the Sadducees, right? But a lot of those men were being converted too. But a lot of these Pharisees, let's read it again. Nevertheless, among the chief rulers also many believed on him, but because of the Pharisees, they did not confess him, lest they should be put out of the synagogue, right? So you had Pharisees that believed on Yahushua, right? But they didn't want to confess him. Why they didn't want to confess him? Because they didn't want to get put out the synagogue. Let's continue reading verse 43. For they love the praise of men more than the praise of the Most High. They love being respected by men, getting the attention of the crowd, like how these celebrities do. When you look at these Israelite camps, these other Israelite camps, they have a great number of blind people following them. So they feel empowered. They feel like they feel special. That gives them happiness. They gives them something to, but they rather that than praise from the Most High. Let me find this for the word confess. It says for confess 3670 from the Greek G 3670. I'm not about to pronounce that. It says to say the same thing as another, i.e., to agree with assent, right? To confess, right? To say the same thing as another, right? To be in agreement with each other. Agree with assent, to concede, not to refuse, to promise, not to deny, right? All these. To confess, to admit or declare oneself guilty of what one is accused, to profess. You brothers get the point, And that's what they didn't want to do. Verse 43 again, for they love the praise of men more than the praise of the Most High. And that's these guys. They love the praises of men. Man, these dudes love it. These guys love it, man. They love it. They love being on that stage. They love that. They love it, man. But these are these men's lives. You can't get mad at this. No. We continually do what we've been doing, like brothers always tell us. We keep doing the right thing. We keep being examples, following our teachers, being humble. Lord is looking at the humble. When John was out there teaching, he was in camel's raiment, man. Camel, eating honey, man. Man, you guys, man. And we got hang t-shirts, Levi jean, like just regular. We just regular doing it regular, keeping it simple with the garments. We ain't Hollywood. We ain't Hollywood. We not Hollywood, man. This is 2 Chronicles 1. Let me see if I should start up. Let's see what Solomon thought about glory and before he even asked for any of these things. Let's listen what Solomon inquired about to the Most High. It says, 2 Chronicles 1 and 8, and Solomon said unto the Most High, Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, thou hast showed great mercy unto David, my father, and has made me to reign in his stead. And if you can receive it, Yahushai is Solomon, if you can receive it. Now, O Lord, power, let thy promise unto David, Salakia, now, O Lord, Yahweh, now, O Lord, power, let thy promise unto David, my father, be established, for thou hast made me king over a people like the dust of the earth in multitude. Give me now wisdom and knowledge, that I may go out and come in before this people. For who can judge this thy people that is so great? And the Most High said to Solomon, because this was in thine heart, and thou hast not asked riches, wealth, or honor, nor the life of thy enemies, neither yet hast asked long life, but hast asked wisdom and knowledge for thyself, that thou mayest judge my people over whom I have made thee king. Wisdom and knowledge is granted unto thee, and I will give thee riches and wealth and honor, such as none of the kings have had that have been before thee, neither shall there be any after thee have the like. And this is what Solomon was ultimately blessed with, because of the things that he asked for, and the Lord gave him all those things. He didn't ask for honor and wealth and all those things. He asked for wisdom. Even when Solomon had all those things, he said it was vanity. It ain't shit. Look at these Tyson, he get all these belts. These don't mean nothing. This don't make me, What values you is your spirit. You have to value your spirit that the Most High lets you borrow, instead of this outward appearance. The Most High made that inward likewise. This is Galatians 1 and 8. But though we are an angel from heaven, preach any other gospel unto you than that which we have preached unto you, let him be accursed. Let me see something. Yeah, 8 and 10. Okay. As we said before, Galatians 1 and 9. So say I now again, if any man preach any other gospel unto you than that you have received, let him be accursed. For do I now persuade men or the Most High? Or do I seek to please men? All right, Paul saying, do I now persuade men or the Most High? Or do I seek to please men? For if I yet please men, I should not be the servant of Mashiach Yahushai. We ain't man pleasers, man. And that's what Paul, he wasn't in the spirit of man pleasing. He told Israel what it was about, where he received his word from. It wasn't of himself, his own glory, All these visions that these men received, they were humbled. Paul was knocked off a horse. They were humbled by these things. Let's see. Let's get this next one. Sirach 33 and 22. Sirach 33, or you could say Ecclesiasticus 33 and 22. It says, in all thy works. Let me see if we get this read. Oh, I can't. So here it is. Ecclesiasticus Chapter 33. And 22. In all thy works keep to thyself the preeminence. Leave not a stain in thine honor. Keep to yourself. Let's look at this word preeminence. For you brothers that don't know, let's look up this word preeminence. Let's go to the etymon. Preeminence. Where is it written? Preeminence. Okay, prominence. It says, let me see if I can, let's go here instead, the dictionary.com. Preeminence, right? The quality, prominence. Let's hear this guy. Prominence, correct. The quality or condition of being prominent. Something prominent, especially in an area of land raised above its surroundings. Small projection or protuberance, right? Prominence. Something that is prominent. Relative importance, right? So, again, Sirach 33:22, and all thy works keep to thyself the preeminence, the importance. Leave not a stain in thy honor. Because, brothers, we have a gift, man. And your gift can, whether, how you want to treat your gift, it could either be for good or it could be for bad. Because we all have a gift from Yahweh Shemi Yahushai, but we can speak. Brothers are great givers, helpers, and all that. But you can't let these things get cause a stain in your honor. You begin to highly exalt one because you've been here around a long time. Your face been around and all this stuff. Award ceremonies. This been going on for how long, man? How long have we been constantly making videos? You don't see brothers doing. You don't see apostles doing this, man. We honor each other amongst ourselves. We give exchanges and all that amongst ourselves, and that's how you really want to keep it away from the world. Ecclesiasticus Chapter 11, Salakia. Sirach chapter 11:4, boast not of thy clothing and raiment, and exalt not thyself in the day of honor. For the works of the Lord are wonderful, and his works among men are hidden. So you're not supposed to boast in your clothing. Matter of fact, let me start up, because I kind of jumped the gun. Let me start at 1. Sirach chapter 11, verse 1. Wisdom lifteth up the head of him that is of low degree, and maketh him to sit among great men. Command not a man for his beauty, neither abhor a man for his outward appearance. See, you're not supposed to respect the man just because he wears good clothing. I mean, it'd be good. You're supposed to wear good. Look, I'm not telling you not to look nice, brothers. Sisters, you look nice, man. Brush your teeth. Wash your ass, Throwing that out there, But I'm talking about where you broaden your garments, you want to be praised by men. That's what I'm talking about. And when you get like that, you're not supposed to be, this because he got this, he got that, he looks so nice. No, this ain't about that. Award ceremony, how nice a person look. How much this cost on my wrist, this, that, and the nonsense, all vanity, worthless. The bee is little, verse 3. The bee is little among such as fly, but her fruit is the chief of sweet things. It's man. Hey, be humble, man. It's about being humble, because you can't judge a person on because his shoes look dirty, or he stutters, or his hairline is crooked, or his breath stinks, or these are the things you want. You gotta be on these things, but if you're in the right spirit, why are these things being attacked? They tacky. Look at their garments. You know, look how they dress. Look, they don't do this. They're not dressed alike. They don't like. What? Come on, man. But anyways, it doesn't matter. This is Sirach 7. It does not matter because men are just back in their lie. It says, seek not, Sirach 7:4, seek not of the Lord preeminence, neither of the king the seat of honor. You know, like we just went into. You know, seek not of the Lord to be just made important. You know, I want to look up this word again. Nah, it's all good. We're moving on. Get this last one and close it out. Kind of going overboard. Not overboard, but already really hit my point on this already. Don't want to drag it on any longer. It says, the greater thou art, the more humble thyself, and thou shalt find favor before the Lord. Sirach 3, again, and 18, the greater thou art, the more humble thyself, and thou shalt find favor before the Lord. You know, verse 19, many are in high place and of renown, but mysteries are revealed unto the meek, Salakia. Verse 20, for the power of the Lord is great, and he is honored of the lowly. Seek not out the things that are too hard for thee, neither search the things that are above thy strength. But what is commanded thee, think thereupon with reverence, for it is not needful for thee to see with thine eyes the things that are in secret. You know? So, hey, Yahweh Shemiah Shah is honored of the lowly. Men that don't, that are rich and poor, but rich in faith. Don't have it like that, but have it. Some brothers have it, some brothers don't have it. You know? We're not going to Esau to get a grant and make our congregation better, build schools and education and trips and all this, using the Most High and His Son as a footstool for your own cloak of maliciousness, man. IUIC, we can name all these guys, but you guys, man, all these extravagant Passovers, man. And you try to judge. What about what's the brother's Josiah's Passover, I believe. You know, brothers can correct me. I believe it's Josiah's Passover, but I'm going to close it out there. You know, hey, love the play. Like I said, love the praise of men than the Father and the Son. And you see it clearly from these men. I said I wasn't going to play it, but anyways.
Bishop Yawasap.